The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the podcasters and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent or their affiliates.
Action! What it do, man?
What's up, Jen?
What you over there? What you got in that pipe? What you got in that peace pipe, nigga? Because you're not Indian. No, but
Peace. Peace.
Here we go, boy. This fool said,
yeah.
That peace pipe, homie.
Yeah, what you got in the old peace beeper, homie? The beeper, homes.
Man, so that good shit.
Right.
Is that good shit?
That good shit.
What's up, fam?
What's going on?
Yeah, what it do? It's your main Fontaine, the quarter party devil's advocate. We got Mac of the Feelings record and Dr. Phil to make you feel better. We ain't got no Royal today. I don't know what's going on, but you know, it is what it is.
She on the stage, she modeling right now.
Well, ain't this a blip? Ain't this a blip? Was she modeling for Mervin's or something?
Man.
Baby Gap, nigga.
There you go, right there. That's it.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody?
Man. Good evening. Well, let's well, first of all, how was y'all weekend before we get this thing moving too fast?
Got somebody talking to you.
Mine's hung out with moms and did our thing.
You too, solo star. You too. You know that. It was a good day out there too. It was cool as a fan. So
He was hot.
Yeah. I mean, you had the Harley dealer. Nigga, you could have went inside, got some AC.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You could have took your little black ass inside, got you a little you know what I'm talking about, a little coolness.
Ain't that a bitch? You darker than me, my black ass.
That's why I say that. I'm able to reflect more. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm not trying to get no darker. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Yeah, that's why them dudes. That's why the closer you get to the equator, the darker you are. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Man, y'all some punks. That's all. Y'all just some punks.
Whatever, homie. Whatever.
Yeah.
How about you, Philly Whopper? What you do, man?
You know, shit. I half-ass hung out with Fontaine for a minute, and it was a good weekend, man. You know, shit. A little boring, but
Oh, okay.
Took mom from flowers, and she didn't want to do nothing. You know, she had that surgery, so she wanted to stay in the house. But it was cool.
That's what's up.
You know.
Went to the little function over the weekend.
Yeah.
So it was all right.
All right.
Well, yeah, it was all right. We're gonna get into it like this, because I've been seeing a lot of people posting and flapping and doing a whole bunch of stuff. But we're gonna talk about some hangarounds for a minute.
Okay.
All right. And I'm talking about the whole concept of the hangaround status, process, the time frame, and kind of what's expected or what we would think would be expected. If you had one thing, Phil, just one piece of advice to tell a hangaround, what would you tell them first day meeting them?
What would I tell him on the first day meeting him?
Mm-hmm.
Be observant and ask questions. That's the best advice I can give him.
What about you, man?
It's on you, Smiley.
Me personally, I would tell that dude, look here, man, be who you are, stay true to who you are. Because when you change, that's when the program gets all fucked up. Don't change. Yep.
What say
Me,
you,
honestly,
Mr.
on the first day, I probably wouldn't. Oh, me? I'm gonna be honest with you. The first day, I probably wouldn't tell him nothing. I would just let him hang out. You know what I mean? I would, ask him, is he okay? And, he need a drink or something. But outside of that, I wouldn't say nothing to him. I wouldn't tell him anything because my first impression I would want to see how you act. Are you going to be nervous around us? Are you going to, engage? Because even at that point, I know some people aren't going to be that engaging when they first get around a motorcycle club, right?
Right.
Because they're not going to know how to interact with a whole bunch of strangers. You're going to know the one individual who brought you.
Mm-hmm.
So I really wouldn't tell him nothing. I would kind of let whoever brought him, guide him that first day or two and just observe his get out. Is he too rambunctious? Is he too loud? Is he too fucking quiet? Does it remind you of, someone who could, who's cool and could get down with the program? Or do he look like the popo and act like the popo? You got to look at the whole thing, and all around aspects, but I think sometimes, people rush them into making them act a certain way or behave a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way you don't get the genuine individual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think people sometimes they rush to hang around to act a certain way, behave a certain way, push certain shit down his throat, and some shit he probably shouldn't even know because he's not even a prospect, but they still tell him,
Right.
trying to act like you impressing somebody with your stupid ass. But I'm just saying.
Well, I say be observant and ask questions because I think about myself, man. I was real observant, and then once I linked up with certain people, I started asking questions. If I didn't know something, or I could have saw something a week ago, or had a challenge somewhere, and didn't get the answer in that immediate circle, so I had to come outside the circle and ask questions. But as a hang around, for me, I didn't hang around long, but I was very observant. Like I said, and I can't say old school, but that 60s, 70s, 80s baby tend to look at shit from a different perspective. We can look at something and learn how to do it. You know what I mean? So observation is key, and just being observant to what was going on, and didn't nobody ask me to join. I made a decision through hanging around. I was like, bro, I want to do this. You know what I mean? And then came some suggestions, advice, recommendations. I even had some people predict where I would be and when I would get there, And I think it bothers me to have someone that's green and they don't ask no questions, man. They don't, because that means you either trying to figure it out in your head or you paying attention to somebody outside our circle that may not know shit. You know what I mean? So I just don't like when people don't ask questions. Shit come up and they don't ask no questions. And then when you go to reprimand them, it's like, well, man, I was doing me, and you can't do you when it's a pack. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
That's it's basically like, we talked about this multiple times. And for me, a hang around basically, man, is if you listen to the word, it says hang around. Hang around us, we hang around you to see if you fit for us.
Right.
Because every club might not be the club that you want to be a part of. Or should I say, how every club treat their members, treat their prospects as well as their hang-arounds. Because like you just said earlier, Fontaine, there are some things you should tell a hang-around, certain things you shouldn't tell a hang-around.
Right.
But everybody putting this shit so far down their throat, they can't even swallow the shit because there's too much information being that you're green. So when you're getting this information and you take it and go back home, take all that shit out and put on the table and just think about what everyone just said. It's like, man, it's a lot of shit to digest. I don't know if it's the right fit for me.
Right.
So now guess what? That dude decide he don't want to be a part of it because of what he's already been told. So now he gonna go and leave and go somewhere else to where it's not so much information at one point. Because even as a hang around, I was told I don't know you. So you might not make it. So continue doing what you're doing, and then we'll see what happens later on down the road. And that's just how I take it. But like you just said, my man, you can't give them any information that they don't deserve, even if that is your homeboy. Shut your fucking mouth.
And that's the thing. Like I said, I don't. Sometimes I think when people come, the hangarounds come, people want to shove a lot of info down their throat, and a lot of times it ain't. They don't need to know that shit just yet. Let that motherfucker come in and hang around, and you know what I'm saying, and actually meet you dudes, and have a drink so that he can be himself and feel comfortable being himself. If you want him to join your brotherhood, your extended family, then make him feel like that at some point. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's like a roller coaster. The hang around period be super cool. You like, oh yeah, I'm joining these dudes, and then they run you through shit when you become a prospect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You like, fuck, I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? But then,
yeah,
but you get back to ecstasy once they know that you can handle the wash and rinse part of this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the game. Just like, like they say, that's why so many people, Pineapple said, that's why so many people jump ship and run to another club because they don't take that part seriously.
At
you know
all.
what I mean?
Right.
And it's not the club that don't take it seriously. It's the hang around dude. You know what I mean? Because the club won't take it hella serious. That's why they jamming everything down your fucking throat right now.
Yeah,
man.
You know what I mean? They want you to act. They want you to act like them right now, nigga. As soon as you come through the door, you or us, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that. You got to give them a break and let them breathe when they come up in here. You got to because most people, you know what I mean? They're gonna be apprehensive from the start. As soon as you, hey, come with me to the club, they're gonna be like, come with you to the who? You know what I'm saying? Especially depending on the club. You know what I mean? They're not just gonna walk up in there, especially if they've never been around it or anything like that. Or they've heard like, horrible horror stories and shit. They're not finna just pull up in there like that.
Right. Right. And not only that, it also go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say it also depends on the club too, because some clubs welcome hang-arounds. They're hang around, but and everybody else head, it's like you're already a member, and a lot of information get revealed, and he or she is privy to conversations and situations that they shouldn't be. And in a lot of clubs, we've had this conversation before. Oh man, you trying to run us like a 1%er, but no, bro, it's just rules that we all supposed to abide by, and we supposed to know this shit, and it's not about being a 1%er or a family club. It's about understanding that this is a civilian, and what we do, this like is an isolated group from the rest of the world. So when you bring other people in, you start allowing them to be privy, and what do? They run back to somebody else and start talking business. Now you wonder why your business is out there in the streets. I've seen that happen a lot of times with clubs, and even my own experience, just kind of like, who is he? You tell him somebody want to come hang around. Who is he? Where you know him from? Oh, I know his uncle, nephew, sister, cousin, brother. That's too many people in the goddamn lineup, man. And it's like, I think you have to really consider even before they hang around, who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of sheep put on wolf clothing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the opposite these days.
But
But
the
that's
sad part
the
about it
thing.
too. Go ahead,
Real
dog.
quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, real quick. But it's like Mr. Switch says, you got to remember he's still a civilian. Whether he's
Right.
your brother, your neighbor, your fucking uncle, your daddy, your whoever, your sister, if it's a social, like none of that fucking matters. At the end of the
Right.
day, they're not a part of the organization. So you have to curb your
Exactly.
tongue for the audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And at the same time, you can spook somebody. Like, what if you talking some shit that he not for? I ain't joining them
Right.
niggas.
Right.
Oh, he gonna
You know what I'm
run.
saying?
Yeah,
It's
for
just not
sure.
gonna happen. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just not gonna happen.
Most
Or if you're
definitely.
doing too much in front of them, if that's not their get down, they're out of there. I mean, it's a track meet after that. You know what I mean?
For
So
real.
yeah, we're out of there.
Absolutely.
I ain't going over there with them niggas. You know what I mean?
Not
But
at all.
that's why, but you got to make it fun for them, and you
Yeah.
have to make it like I always say about like clubs and parties. It's almost like a restaurant. You're only gonna go where the food tastes good to you. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
gonna go to where you
Right.
feel comfortable and the food tastes good and everything's great. That's how this
Because
bike
everybody
shit.
can't cook, my boy.
Yeah, show fucking can.
Damn sure right about that.
Man.
So all people are only gonna go where they feel comfortable, they feel like it's gonna be okay, and I'm gonna have a good time type shit. At any point, it's gonna put a sour taste in my mouth. I am not coming. I'm not spending my
Yeah.
money. I'm not none of that shit. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
yeah. And when it comes to hangarounds, sometimes you gotta. Some clubs really sit there and, like I said, will treat the hangaround like a prospect, but in reality, you got to treat them like a VIP guest, or at least that's the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you want him or them, him, her, whoever, to be a part of your organization. So why
Right.
not? You know what I mean? Show them the better side. You show them all
Right.
shit, they like, nigga, I ain't coming over here.
Hell
It's just not
no.
going to happen. You know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
love
And
them
then
right.
you can't, yeah, and then you can't rush it. People rush the hang around part, then they hang the prospecting, all this other shit. The hang around go out there one night, and because he see it, little pop, little ass shaking, little twerking, a few drinks and some blunts. Oh, nigga, when I get my patch, I need my patch tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was gonna
And they
say
gotta
that too,
understand
dog.
it. Yeah, as soon as you get slapped in
Yeah.
that prospect shit, telling you, oh, go get that trash bag, get the broom, get the
Yeah.
nigga, what happened
Yeah.
to the business? What
Yeah.
happened to the purple shit? What happened to the
Yeah.
month?
Yeah. It ain't
You
so
know what I mean?
exciting now.
Not fucking
That's
no
my pet
more.
peeve, my boy. It's like they get these hangarounds, man. They tell them off the top, oh dog, don't worry about it. Come hang around for 30 days, my boy, and we got you after that. Huh? 30 days?
Yeah, yeah.
Like there shouldn't be a time frame for you to hang around to see if
Exactly.
you're a good fit for us or
Right.
if
I
vice
mean,
versa.
I was just gonna say that because you could meet one shitty club brother twice in them 30 days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But both of
Yeah.
them 2 days was his good. Then what you
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So it gets all fucked up.
Of course, Willie.
You know what I mean? Like it says, you have to be honest with the hang around prospect. If you have members bringing in friends, family, big homies,
Yeah.
or whatever, you have to treat them like what they are. And all the bullshit in the club should be, you know what I mean, or it shouldn't be a surprise.
And you also got to
You know what I
explain a
mean?
lot of that to them before they even come out there, because you think you the big homie, or you think you so and so, and you this over there. That's not this. You know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't gonna look at you as who you was over there. So and I think a lot of people fail to really give their friends, family, whomever, some insight as to what the set is about. And if it's the wrong club, it ain't no structure at all. So they come in on a whole nother page. And I just think that those heads ups is critical. Man, come out here, have a good time. But these are the rules, bro. All
But
right,
then
bro.
again,
You know,
go ahead. No, I'm just gonna
no,
say
go ahead,
what
go
you
ahead.
just said right now is that the expectation of telling someone how to conduct themselves while coming out amongst this culture. Now, some people will take that constructive criticism and roll with it. And then some will take that shit and be like, oh man, I ain't tripping with you, dog. I'll be all right. You get out there now, get your noodle knocked off, and now you're like, fuck you, and fuck you. I'm not coming out no more.
Yeah, that ain't the homie. He let them niggas mollywop me. Shit.
And I just told you prior.
Trying to tell you it was rules out here, man.
Ass out here, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just trying to tell you that shit. 2 hours prior to coming outside.
This nigga let his cousin Leroy get punched on. You's a cold nigga. He's a cold nigga, bro.
I'm just saying, dog.
And that's why I say you have to give some perspective of the rules. Because if you green and you don't know, ain't no coming out here waving your gun around talking about who you gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, that's the thing though. Like, how many rules are there to really tell a hang around? Ain't that
you know what?
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying.
Here's what me personally, I would tell them simple. Look, bro, it's different. You know, like the rules out here is different than the rules in the neighborhood, man. You know what I'm saying? So as passed-in members, we rock with each other. You know, and you coming out here, you got to come out here, like I said, go back to what I said, be observant. Don't get out here trying to grab on no females and chase females. You don't even understand what property of means. You finna get a whole club towed up because you don't understand what this is. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of like little things, man. That's why I say ask them fucking questions, man. Because I'm gonna let a nigga have at you. You out there fucking up. Shit.
Well, yeah. Well, that's different, right? Because what I'm talking about is you'll get cats who get a hang around and you want to tell them club business. Telling somebody, hey, don't fuck with the property of, or that's not club business. That's the way of the set. So that part is different. You know what I mean? Like, and like I said, I wouldn't really even go into that deep. I'd just be like, hey, bro, just come out, be yourself, be cool. Everybody got a gun, so stop. You know what I mean? Let's not go there. You know what I mean? Just come to hang out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to, you got to make it seem like, and let him know, like, yeah, you might be that nigga in your brain, but you still a vulnerable motherfucker out here. We all are
out here, bro.
You know what I mean?
Like you
know what I mean?
Down
and that's the
draws,
thing I'm
homie.
talking about.
Yeah.
That's the part I'm talking about. Just make sure that they understand. Like, this ain't, and I have no knock against the TV shows, right? But this ain't that.
Right.
This ain't what you've seen on TV or the internet or whatever. This LA set is supposed to be on some kumbaya type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't stay like that. No, but that's what it was made for. And that's what you need to tell them cats from day one. You know what I mean? We were supposed to be on some kumbaya. We leave that little fighting and bullshit and all that for outside of us. You know what I mean? And like I said, will there be some scuffles and niggas getting their shirts wrinkled? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Come here. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a whole bunch of that.
There's some scuffles.
Yeah, talking about get off of me, nigga. It's gonna be a whole bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? So but the game is to, let them understand that we supposed to be all in one and having a good time and partying and that type shit. You know what I mean? That chip on your shoulder shit can't always be what it is because that's what you see on TV or the internet or Instagram or whatever the case. You know what I mean?
Going back to what my man Switch said, Switch made a point about, wouldn't take a hang around to no diamond anyway. You're absolutely right, bro. I agree 100%. Yeah, it's for real rules, and you better know them.
Yeah, well, yeah, but what happens if the hang around is trying to join the diamond? You're gonna have to have that conversation.
Soon enough, yeah.
It's just that simple. Like I can see if you're in a regular club, then yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you know it's funky over there, I ain't taking you over there just in case something goes sideways.
Yeah.
But if the hang around is trying to get with them, the 1% Outlaw Club, you need to tell him right now what's going on. Yeah, I mean, there is no getting around that. Or you're going to be carrying your homeboy up out of here. Or saving his ass or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You know, and that, you know, and that's just, I'm a pessimist at heart, so that's why I say that.
Yeah,
it's you can't. It's if people would just take it a little bit further when it comes to these hang-arounds and potentials, prospects, whatever the fuck you want to call them, and just give them the bare minimum. You know what I mean? And then once they figure it out, like, damn, I like hanging with y'all. It's good energy, good vibe, and you guys make me laugh. That's the side that they want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga said you make me laugh.
That's what I would say. I mean, come on, dog. I mean,
you some funny niggas.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're on our bikes. We out there having fun. Ain't no issues. Everybody laughing and giggling and just being who we are.
Yeah, but we got to laugh and giggle longer than fucking a month, though. Longer than a couple months. These niggas that get out here and giggle for 2 days, and all of a sudden I need a patch.
And that's what I'm saying. Next thing you know, he said, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah.
And 45 days into it, you got to go somewhere, or you got to mop up some vomit. This ain't what I signed up for, my boy.
I don't know, man. I'm just be like,
they try to drag you back to the old school, have you out there buffing somebody fender. what are we doing out here?
Man. It's a cold game, but when it comes to numbers, bro, they're not caring. All they care about is just the numbers. Right. They don't care about the actual, am I actually learning something from you guys? I'm not learning shit. I'm sitting here wondering, why am I following you down this rabbit hole and I can't get out this motherfucker? It doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, a lot of times when they can't get out, it's because they was fed a lie. So
yes, sir.
They think they got this invisible handcuff on their ankle that they can't let loose. They can't shake that motherfucker. But that's why even with the hang around, fuck the club shit, hang arounds. Y'all need to be the ones to really take your time and figure out where you want to be.
Yes,
just jump right into it just because, you know what I'm saying, because you thought something was cool, or because he bought you some drinks one night, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be more than that. You know what I mean? So don't just jump in and just because you had 1 or 2 good nights. Sometimes you might have to do a hospital visit with the club and see how they respond to that. You know what I mean? See how they react when one of their bros go to jail, and you know what I mean? Things of that nature. And you're not going to in fucking 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. You're not going to know how someone reacts on a run and things of that nature. You have to be out there and see it and experience it. Like I said, from like Christmas to to Memorial Day or something.
Yeah. You got to be on that highway.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yeah, that's going to be automatic if you join the right club. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, other than that, you're just going to be carpooling. And if you the hang around and you carpooling 9 times out of 10, you the nigga with the car. They just need the ride.
Yeah. Man. Or better, man, I joined the club, man, because I saw y'all doing wheelies and shit, sliding down the highway, homie. I want to burn rubber like that. That's not what it's about, young buck. That's not what it's about.
But look, to play the other side, you know, I got to get my DA moment. For some, it is.
For some, it is.
Yeah. It is. That's a piece of it. We gonna go burn sideways, do while we sliding, we popping wheelies, we racing, we doing all that. And then when it's all over, we going to each other's kids' birthday parties, and we finna take we going to Cancun or something. You see what I'm saying? Like, the game has changed on that level, right? So I can't knock it, because at one point, niggas was doing the same thing. When we was younger, we was doing the. I know for a goddamn sure I was coming out the parking lot sideways, and I still do at times. You know what I mean? I don't do it all the time because them tires cost. But you got bills, nigga. Them tires be like, God damn. They like, like a car and stuff. So
Yeah, nigga
Nah,
don't have
bro.
400 to pop off every week, not for no damn tires.
Man, look,
Hell
not
no,
once
not
a
a 9 to
month, my boy.
5.
We're not doing that.
Mm-mm.
But
Shit, not at
you know what
all.
I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's happened before. So at some
Yeah,
point, that's their commonality, whether it's
yeah,
racing, whether it's sliding, whether it's whatever it is. But at some point, it has to be something more common than that.
right. Yeah, facts. Yeah,
Something more in common than that. Just like, you might hang with somebody because you smoke weed or because they drink a certain drink or whatever, but it has to be more than that.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, I
shit.
mean,
What if you ain't got no more weed? Then what?
then that's all we doing is smoking. When I get on this bike, I gotta go. I'm a holler at you, my boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and like I say, it got to be deeper than that, man. Like, yeah, the sliding, the racing, the wheeling, and all that shit is good, but to me, that brotherhood is more important than all that shit. Because at the
Yeah,
end of the day, these are the people you're gonna rock with. These are the people that's gonna rock with you. And these are the people that your life is on the line with. You know what I'm saying? Even when you out there racing and sliding, you know what I'm saying? You go down, everybody leave. You know what I mean? Like, come
but
on, man.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I said. You gotta go through a hospital visit. You
yeah,
gotta go
yeah,
to the bed. You take a trip to the bail bonds one time. You know what I
yeah,
mean? To see how they treat their so-called family, if that's what it's
yeah,
gonna be.
yeah.
You know. So uh, yeah. So what you say a good hang around time frame is, Dr. Phil?
I can't even put a time on it, man, because let's just say somebody else brought him to the club.
Hmm.
I'm a skeptic. I don't trust. So the trust factor is like huge for me. And as I observe him and he's accountable, responsible, man of his word, do what he's supposed to do. I don't even want you hanging around if you ain't on ground. That's that. I don't even give a damn. You in the cage, ain't no need to hang around with us. You know what I mean? Because you never see prospecting. Period. Got to be
So
on a
that's not
motorcycle.
really a hang around anymore. That's not even a hang around no more. If you're in a car,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just
I
your
mean,
homie. That's just the homie.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
When y'all look back, who does Honda following us? Oh, that's the homie.
but for me, man, it has to be
Yeah.
a club decision. Shit, damn sure no 30 days, but I'm looking more like I, over 90 days for me. And I'll say that because I know guys that hung out with clubs for years as a hang around and then finally got patched in. You know what I'm saying? And so uh I can't put a time factor on it, but I need time to get to know you. You got to see how you are when you're drunk. Got to see how you are when you're high. Got to see how you are on a highway. Got to hear your conversation. Are you the kind of person that's gonna uplift bros? Are you the kind of person as soon as he walk away, you talking about it? It's a lot of factors that play in there. But a few months, man. I don't like them cancer cells, bro.
Right, right. And you right, pineapple. The Honda do got the cooler in the back. Got the drinks. You got all that. God damn it. Can't slide on the Honda.
Man,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
man.
real.
Yeah, but it's got to be a real time frame. Like
Yeah,
Solar
yeah,
Star says, at least 3 months, and that's why I say like
yeah.
everyone is kind of different. To me, I got that old school shit from our OGs, and just like prospecting, you gonna hang around till you fit, and you gonna prospect till you fit. Yeah, I
That's a
mean
good
that's just
answer.
kind of how the game. Yeah, and it's just a good game, and there's no real time frame on when you fit. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
what I do
Nope.
know, it ain't overnight. That
Hell
ain't gonna
Nope.
be
no.
it.
Nope.
Yeah, there ain't gonna
And
be no
it
overnight.
ain't just because you got a bike. Shit.
No, hell
Yeah,
no. Because
no.
some people got a bike and can't ride, or don't know how to ride with people.
Man.
You
That
know what I
too
mean?
for
Just because
sure.
you see them pull in the parking lot. Yeah, just because you see them pull in the parking lot, don't mean he can hang with you going all the way to say Arizona or Vegas or wherever the case. Because people have different riding speeds and tactics
Yep.
and how they get out. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Some
No.
people, when they
Absolutely.
stop at a gas station, yeah, they stop at a gas stop. I'm gonna be here for a good 30, 40 minutes type shit.
Yeah.
So
I got a whole chapter like that. I know they don't listen, so I ain't gonna call y'all out. Them dudes
But
stop
see,
at a
just like
gas
Amy
station.
said though, she said, all seasons, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
how are you? You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I say go from Christmas to Memorial Day. You gonna see that have a good Christmas. New Year's gonna be fucked up. How was your Valentine's Day? Did you get some booty or you didn't? You know what I'm saying? You gonna go through a whole roller coaster of emotions in that time frame.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I say that. Fourth
Yeah,
Fourth of July to Halloween don't really count. Ain't shit up in there.
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta feel it when the shit get emotional on a motherfucker.
yeah. When it's cold outside, goddamn it. Shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Wait
You
until the
know,
night. I mean, yeah.
man,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
still working on my goddamn Army Man suit. Shit. Them motherfuckers went up so damn high. So for the whole thing, it's damn near $1,000 now, man.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Well, you better do like the rest of us and just layer
Bundle
it
up.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I see you, red flag. I see you, red flag. You see me over here stressing and shit. It's cool though. It's cool. You see me stressing and shit. I got a little moonshine in my cup though. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, they gotta really. They
Hey
gotta.
man, I'm just saying, dog. Y'all be at the gas station for 45 minutes, an hour. Shit.
Who?
You talking about Will?
Oh,
Will.
yeah. Yep. Not
Yeah,
me. Shit.
man. He said we need to stop, get a cheeseburger. I need a drink. I might need the
Man.
boo boo, check my oil. Uh, oh, you got a whole checklist at the goddamn gas station.
Man, I want to gas and burn. Let me keep going. Shit.
That
Let
gas
me
station
hold
food
on.
gonna have your ass holding your cheeks, boy.
No, we see you, you little motherfucker. We see you. Talking about you don't see me. No, we see you. Talking about, yeah, cut it out. Cut it out, boy. Hit your brother. Tell him I need something. Oh boy. Uh, but yeah, so like I said, for the prospects, make sure you take your time with this shit. Don't just join up in there because your cousin or your brother told you it was cool. They showed you a couple of nudie flicks or something.
Man,
I don't know what it
Damn.
is, but let it,
you went to the court
yeah, let it be
contest.
more.
He said the nudie
Yeah,
flicks.
because you went to the little quick. Look, you know how I be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's nothing against all brothers, but some brothers are impressed by the simplest shit.
yeah, for real.
Oh yeah, hands down. Hands down.
Yeah.
Believe that.
Um,
Yeah,
and that's my thing. You know, don't let the minimal shit impress you, especially when you're talking about joining something that's going to be deeper than, or it's supposed to be deeper, I should say, than the average, kind of relationship.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
like you say, when it's in majority of clubs, it's kind of a one swing, we all swing type scenario. And you
Hmm.
have to be willing to know that whoever you kind of laying your health on the line for, whether it's getting punched in the face or breaking a nail, nigga, like, are they worth it?
Damn.
You
You
gotta know they
broke a
gonna
nail?
reciprocate. Shit.
I'm just saying.
How
I'm
long
just
is your
saying.
fucking nails, bro?
Man, you seen them cat paws out there,
Females,
bro. Come on now.
I'm talking about the bros. I mean, I'm talking about the females. I ain't talking about,
Oh.
besides, and don't get it wrong. You little booger sugar niggas, them fingernails, that little pinky nigga that little pinky be out there, boy. That nigga,
Oh shit.
that little pinky got your heart out playing with me.
Okay. Yeah,
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 that little pinky be sharp, boy.
yeah.
Talking about,
But
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
the key word is hang around, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to hang around you first to see if you are capable of just being a regular person You know what I mean? Hang around don't mean you get the prospect. It don't mean you got to go and pick up no broom. It don't mean you got to cash in at the door. It don't mean none of that shit. Just come, have a good time, and take your ass back home. And I'll call you if I need you.
Exactly.
Right. And that's the thing. You can't take certain shit personal. Even though I know it's hard because everybody wants to say, oh, I'm a man or I'm an adult or I'm grown or, you know, whatever the case may be, because there's going to be someone above you that's going to have a sharp ass tongue, a smart mouth, probably don't know how to talk to nobody, things of that
Right.
nature.
Yeah. Shut your ass up, P-Mac.
And yeah, you're just going to have to swallow that, especially if it's someone, like if it's something that you really want, because that's one individual.
Yeah.
Prime example, and I know I told this story. Yeah, prime example, and I know I told this story once before. But back in the day, I had an OG who was getting on my last everlasting nerve. And I was so pissed that I was like, fuck it. I'm finna take my shit off. I'm gonna leave it in this clubhouse. But on my way out, I'm gonna drag this nigga. I'm a dog walk him. But I'm out of here. And another OG kind of seen the look on my face. He knew I was pissed and things of that nature. And he looked at me, he said, well, excuse his French. He said, did you join the nigga or did you join the patch? And it made me think, you know, and he said, you know, you might be here longer than him. And it actually panned out that way to where I was here, still here, and longer than him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, and not only is he not around no more, he was irrelevant to the club in the first place. You know what I mean? You wasn't a reputable nothing. You was just here. You was just an extra body in the vest. But because you had been here so long or whatever the case, you felt like your time frame or your tenure gave you that authority to be a shit talker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it doesn't work for everyone like that. You know, some people you just around, like if you ain't really, you know, done nothing for your club to progress them or, you know, or whatever the case may have been, you don't really have to say so in that spot. You know, but like I say, you know, he had pissed me off, and it just let me know, like, you do have to have tough skin because there's gonna be some that's just the way they talk. You know what I mean? It's really nothing against you because he probably talked to the last 100 motherfuckers the exact same way.
Yes. You know, what's so crazy is, bro, like, even, I mean to cut you off, but this era of biking, there's nowhere in
sensitive as fuck. No,
I'm just gonna say this, dog. This era of biking, dude, there's nowhere in hell that they could have did a minimal of what I did back then when it was actually biking. And even though I hung around and I prospected the whole nine, I went through hell. I have to be at the clubhouse every Friday and Sunday. You had to be there. These motherfuckers now would have quit a long time ago and said, fuck that, I'm not doing this shit no more. I can't.
Yeah. But see, when you think about it, them brothers are still around, but they're not the ones that's over the prospects. I know when I was prospecting, shit, man, I was getting in the house 3, 4, 5 in the morning, damn near every night. You know, hey, come on, prospect, we on. God damn. You know, then I turn around and get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? It's not like some clubs, you got to ride certain distance. A lot of clubs don't have nothing. It just, come on, man. You got a bike, you look cool. Yep, you got swag. Come on, man, join the club. Here go your patch. You know, I know clubs that, hey, man, you don't even need the prospect over here. Just come on. You know? And that's probably why they had a lot of problems they have, bro. That shit ain't cool. I want to know that the dude I'm standing next to is going to stay all the way down with me. You know what I mean? Period. You know? I want to know that you're going to be a bro and not, you know, somebody that's just here for the moment because it's a happy moment for you. You know, you're not here for happy hour, you know? And again, when you build those relationships and those bonds and those trusts, it fits and you fit. You know what I mean? Like Fontaine just said, the dude probably wasn't going to be around longer than you, and you're going to be around longer than him. And boom, here he is. A lot of dudes is not lifers. That's what my prayers told me. Man, we're looking for lifers, man. We're not looking for somebody that's going to be here today. It's cool. You chase the
Gone
girls.
tomorrow.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just
Yeah.
club hopping and hopping and hopping. You know, if it ain't a fit, don't join. Don't join and be like, well, I got my patch. I can patch over now. No, bro, don't join. Go somewhere else.
At all costs, he said that shit. That was right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I read that. You are a student. You're going to fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, you got to give them their space to fuck up.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you can critique it later. When you sit there and you shove a gang of shit down their throat, that's the only thing they're going to remember. So they're going to put up this facade, this wall, this mask, and this costume of this rules that you sat and told me I got to follow, or this checklist, and I'm going to follow that.
Right.
As soon as I get my colors or whatever, and I'm turning loose, my boy.
Right.
It's over after that. You know what I mean? And now I have but now I have to pacify that because people are going to sit there and use the excuse, well, he's your brother. You know what I mean? So let me know what I'm getting beforehand. Fuck off before we can get to the brother stage. Let me know what the fuck I'm getting, whether it's a hang around or a prospect. Be your motherfucking self so I know what to critique or not to critique, or I know when to kick your motherfucking ass up out of here. That's what it's for.
Eject.
You know, and at the same time, eject button. And for the hang around, it's the same for him. It's for him to hang around and whatnot and be like, you know what? This ain't for me. That nigga Leroy borrows $20 from me every time I see him. I ain't even in the club.
And don't pay back.
At all. You know what I mean? So you're going to know, like, it's the group of brothers I want to hang with. This ain't the group of brothers I want to hang with.
Right. Because you always begging.
Absolutely. Yep.
Man, begging Bob.
I've been around that shit too. Yeah, buddy. Let me borrow $10, man. Let me hold something till next week. And you $10 again. That's $40 in 1 month. I gave you already, bro.
Yeah, shit, I paid your whole gas bill. Yeah, fuck that.
Right. That nigga Flag said, Hangarounds don't even come with weed no more. They come for you. Looking for you. Shit. Don't pull up with your hat around, pull up with all the smoke and drink, hang along. Yeah, you're right about that. You got what's that? You got to bring what's the word I'm looking at? You got to bring a peace offering.
Yeah.
You got to bring a peace offering.
It's crazy you say that because I look around and I see that, bro. They just hang around, and as soon as they see the blunt start firing up, they just fit right in that circle. Just right in there. Put me in rotation. They don't bring shit. They don't bring shit.
Yeah,
man.
See, the first time, or you know what I mean, that's okay because we got to make sure if you touch the weed, you might not. That's part of a. It's like a half-ass sign,
right?
Checklist that's not the popo. If you hit the weed, at least we know you good.
You know,
hit the weed. Yeah. If you don't hit the weed,
yeah.
This nigga don't hit no weed. All that nigga the guy.
Oh boy, you stupid.
You know what I'm saying? So
police.
It helps a little bit. You know what I mean? Break the ice. It might not be the fuzz, nigga. The nigga hit the weed.
Yeah.
But after that, don't just expect it every time. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to chip in, my dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to chip in.
Believe
playing that game. Yeah. What did he say? He said, if I don't know how, what did he say? If I don't know how to myself, then I don't know what to be. I've been waiting for this red patch to change because I've always used to hear you tell red don't change. Like, who I'm going to turn into some type of action figure. Some think they do.
Yeah.
Some really think they do. Yeah, they put their pads on the backs like putting a battery in them. They
Hype me up.
they finna turn up on the nigga till they get punched in the face and oh goddamn.
Stop talking shit, P-Mac. Fat ass. Leave me alone. Talking shit. Yeah, he talking shit.
Yeah, always. You know how I do. Before we get out of here, because we almost up out of here, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button. We appreciate y'all all the time. Don't forget next Monday, we have is it Biker Down Nonprofit? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Biker Down Nonprofit.
Yeah. To teach y'all, give y'all some pointers on what to do in case of an accident. Don't touch nobody, don't move nobody. Nobody move, nobody get hurt type shit. Yeah. What you got to say? Anything, Mecca?
Oh
Dr.
yeah, you guys. Also, shirts are on back order. Don't worry. If you did put an order in, you will get your shirt. They're being processed right now. So just relax. They're coming. Yeah.
And that's what it is, Pineapple. Lori Montoya from bikerdown.org. So she'll be with us next Monday and things of that nature. Don't forget, July 5th, we got a little function popping. Make sure you all are there. You should see the flyer on Facebook, Instagram, and most likely YouTube. Make sure y'all pull up on us. We're going to have a good little time and do a little something. Do some rubbing elbows and shit like that, I guess.
Yeah. Exclusively from Bikes in the Hood.
Yeah, for sure.
You dig?
For sure. And that's about it. Anybody got anything else before we chime on out this motherfucker?
Philly Whopper?
Tell a friend.
He on that peace pipe. That nigga's zoned out. That nigga's zoned out. He's zoned out. He on the peace pipe.
Until then, we'll see y'all next week on the same channel at the same time.
Yeah. Whatever. That nigga was staring out the window. Is that a hummingbird?
Ah, shit.
Cold game, boy. Cold game. Look at him, boy.
I'm still with you. I'm still with you, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We was like, Phil, that nigga, huh? Yeah.
I'm still with you, man. I'm with you,
man. We out
man.
of here, y'all. I'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
You already know.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bikes in the Hood podcast channel on YouTube. Your support is greatly appreciated. You can also find us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and Facebook. Stay safe in them streets.